Does that do something? I feel like I've just started
Guys,
streaming.
your
For
YouTube channel
whatever
does not
reason.
have live streaming enabled.
Hold up, I've gotten it.
Okay, you should go to YouTube Studio.
No, I got it.
Click
I got it.
Create, go live. Nice. Awesome.
And now,
Working?
yes, I just need to change the title of it. So
Amazing.
now if I change this, now we go.
I think I was drinking gin and tonics when you started working with this. Like, I feel like I don't know anything when I see you work here.
Sorry, I'm like fully locked in right now.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good job.
I would say fantastic.
Let me know. In any case, I can stream if you can't.
All right. That works.
I think we're fine in 1 minute.
That works. It's not like the best thumbnail or anything. It's just like a fully.
No, as long as you got the video and as long as you get our voices, it's fine.
Yeah. So we're all good
the only
now.
thing you might need to
You
do
got
is
both?
turn off the. Yeah. So the only thing I see they maybe would need to do is turn off the sound of, because you get two sounds going on in your little audio mixer there.
Oh yeah, no. I've
So one is
muted
for
that.
Discord, and then you have the other one. Yeah,
Oh.
you have the audio input one, maybe, because now you can see. Maybe you just, but that's for us to see later on. Because if you are, yeah, because we're all going to be in the call, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Typically,
anyway, I would say you should be fine to go.
yeah, it should be
We're all
okay.
going to be in the call, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I would say you should.
All right, now that works. I just checked.
Is it?
Yep, it's working well. I just checked. There we go.
And Liam, can you send a link?
Yep, in the chat right now.
Can you send a link? Nice. Awesome.
All right.
We've already got a few people in the chat. We've got Mr. Summer Productions. He's one of the guys from Winkfoot. It's pretty cool.
I got an error. Says 153. Some problem with the recorder's configuration.
For me, it works.
It does?
I can see everything perfect. Yeah.
I'll leave you
And then you
guys.
see me
You're all set,
saying-
right?
Yeah.
Send me a DM if it's not working, right? All right.
Yeah, we'll do.
Awesome. So races should be starting soon. Maybe we can shut your screen sharing off.
Yes. Hello. We've got a lot of people joining currently.
Yeah. This is going to be pretty amazing, right? So maybe we should start with introducing ourselves here.
All right, you guys go first.
So who are the three of us? Yeah. Oldest guy first, the old man in the city.
Oldest guy first. Well, then it's probably me. I'm Dr. Krull and lives in Sweden. I will try to help you to do some commentary here today. If I can update my YouTube to be able to play the stream, but I'm working on that.
All right. Who's next?
And Christian Harding, how about you? Where are you from?
So I'm also Swedish. I'm sitting actually right now down in Spain, in Valencia, where we have Carlos Parejo is from here, and also Ramon. Ramon actually was having some lunch with me a couple of years ago, maybe 100 meters away. But from Sweden. And who is our master streamer of today?
Hey guys, I'm Liam Dimmick. I live in New Zealand, and I'm a bit of a fanatic for esailing, but in all different types of esailing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
nah.
And you actually are a sort of like a e-sailing star, but mainly from another game, but also in this one you're pretty good. But tell us a little bit about your history with other game, AC Sailing.
Yeah, so yeah, actually, I won the America's Cup E-Series World Championship over in Barcelona. So I am arguably the top AC sailing player, and I've also recently been getting into virtual regatta a lot more consistently, which is pretty cool, and I'm quite enjoying the game, and I'm super happy to be able to commentate for this Masters of E-Sailing event.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a great. And we got some really good guys here today joining us for this. So looking forward. And who is the favorite for you guys? Because this is all people who's been in the World Finals. It's a pretty good little, how do you say, crew they managed to get tonight.
Yeah, let's see. I'm putting my bets on Harder, Valista 71, and Azir. Those are my top picks for tonight, I reckon. What about you guys?
Uh, and Dr. Krull, what's your favorites?
Well, there's a lot of good guys in this list, so I'm not sure. I think Goody can do some really good racing. Acer, of course, and I would say keep an eye also out for Green Iron.
Interesting. Speaking of which, Jose Goody has just gotten a penalty on the start. Was over early. It's not good.
That was not good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, I would say Goody is definitely a guy who knows what he's doing. But I would put my money on Acer, Carlos, and actually Lorenzo. Those are my three top ones. And right now, I'd say Carlos and Acer are in top three, both of them. So it's looking good. But we shall see a little bit further on how it's looking and how it's going.
Yeah. I'm very impressed with Azir's positioning on this course.
Yeah, but here we got Acer. He's controlling.
Yeah, he's looking really nice right now. He's nice and controlled. He's over the fleet. He has options too. He can either go left or right. So he's looking quite nice right now.
Yeah, he's in a good position to be controlling and choosing where he wants to be going. And I would say that's a spot where you want to be, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. We've also got FC Rich and
so
Harder
Krull,
lined
what do you
up.
say? If you pick the spots.
What do you say, Christian?
Which position would you be liking to have if you come in for the mark here with like this top fleet? Would you be coming in from the left, from the right, or somewhere in the middle?
I will always try to come from the right if I'm top of the fleet, but I would say Acer played it really smart from his position here. So he was like Liam said, he was controlling the fleet a bit, and he did the best out of that. So it was a smart move, and I also see that SGR from Sweden did a really good job here. So it's it depends on where you are in the fleet. If you just look on the top sailors, if you look further back, you can also find some guys doing a really good job in the last 100 meters.
Yeah, and I would say looking at Luka Koslovic and Acer, they managed to sneak away a little bit. And the world champion in the lead in the Masters of E-Sailing. Are you surprised, Liam? Or is this what you expected?
No, this is what we definitely expect from Azir. He's very strong in this game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him extend on this lead.
Yeah. Let's see how we're looking, because it's they're coming in, pretty hard here. It's a little bit soft wind, but it's a good fighting. And we got the, as I said, Lorenzo. I was believing in him. It's a little bit behind, but maybe it's going to be managing to catch up. But at least from my bettings, Carlos is up in the top, and Acer is leading, so it's looking safe for my bets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think also when you look at the rounding up at the top marks, I think Acer and some other guys, they were able to do a jibe directly and go into the greater puff, which actually gave them some distance on the guys that couldn't like jibe straight away. So, and now they are positioned really good in this puff on the right side here. So they are really looking strong and controlling the fleet, I would say.
Yeah, speaking of which, we've actually seen a bit of an extension from Luka Kozlovic and Azir compared to people like FSC Kazuki, just getting into that nice right-hand shift and now punching into the left side. We could see an extension from these two, for sure.
Yeah. And they all like some of the, how do you say, the real goats, right, Liam?
Yes, for sure.
They are the ones we're suspecting should be up here.
Oh, 100%.
And all of these players has been in the ESVC finals at some point, so they're good. And I would say, like, just looking at the races, you can learn a lot for your own racing, and you're going to be developing your own racing too. That's why I like watching these guys, the top ones in the world.
Yeah, 100%.
And as you said, now now I do believe that the reach is going to get a bit richer, because Acer is going around the mark and is getting into that little bit stronger breeze. It's going to be flying away a little bit also for Luka Kozlovic. He's doing like almost 2 knots more. While in the back, Katsuki and those guys are trying, but they will never catch Tristan at the moment. That's what I believe.
It looks pretty solid, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we can see a fight
And
bullet here, so hopefully they will do some fighting, because they are not like threatened from behind at this point. So yeah, this is what happens pretty much now.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Tristan's going to be able to defend himself.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing, even though Luka Kozlovic has the most beautiful of the boats in this race, right?
Yeah,
he's got the Swedish skin.
That's debatable. That is honestly debatable.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to see Azir.
I would say that's a win for...
Yeah, we're going to see Azir win the first race with Luka Kozlovic in second, FSC Kazuki in third, FC Rich in fourth. A little battle here between the Roxy John He and Rocco Guevara. I can't really pronounce that. And then we got Harder in eighth coming through. Yeah, we've also got Jose Goody, who's recovered quite well from that false start, in 10th. Hedy in 11th. Who else do we have? Ballista71, one of my picks for my favorites, coming home in 14th for the first race. Definitely wants to improve on that for the second. And yeah, we got SGR88 in 18th. Righty. Any thoughts from that first race about any people who you think should have been a lot further up, who were a little further down and out in that first race?
I think I would say further down. So he must have done like a great last upwind and also a great downwind. That's my guess, because I think I saw him a bit down in the results earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I would say Gria9, the Greek guy, I would believe he would be a little bit higher up, but then again, this is the best of the best. This is the, how do you say, the top guns of the esailing world who are fighting in this regatta. Yeah. And it's hard. It's really tough. One mistake and it's tough to recover in any way. So
yeah, 100%.
But let's see.
Harder did 4 positions up, so he did a good finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. And now we're looking at having Acer in the top and Luka Koslovic, followed by the two Japanese Yakuza guys, Tsuki and FC Rich.
Yeah.
And yeah, then you got a couple of Italians again, Lorenzo Roccoguerra. And then Roxy Juni, who's been hiding a little bit, but he's a brilliant German e-sailer. So my 3 bets, they were all in the top 9 at least. So I hope they're going to be performing in the future also in the next race. And how was your bets doing?
I lost my luck a little bit with green 9, and but Acer went well, so not too bad, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Liam,
Yeah,
how
my
are you looking?
bets. Oh, we're actually not looking too bad. I mean, Azir's in first. Who are my others? I said Harder, who's in 8th. Definitely not his favorite race, but he still made ground from his start. Who else? I did say Valista 71 as a little wild card, but yeah, not the best race from him. Definitely wants to improve on that. I am very impressed on Hedy and Jose Goody. As you can kind of see here, they started last and second to last, or second to last and last off the start line, but then they made it up to 10th and 11th. Those are the sort of performances that you need if you're going to have a bad race and have a bad start. If you can at least make that ground up to get closer to the top 10, that's what's going to win you the regatta. Unless you obviously keep getting bad results like that, then that may not win you the regatta, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, to do that
But no,
in this fleet, it's amazing, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. But guys, now it's time for the next start. We only got 10 seconds
Oh, let
to
me
the
load
next
in.
start. And yeah. And it's 3, and it's 2, and it's 1, and it's a go. And on the pin end, we have Shadow Sail, we have Navi, and we have Vit Maradonia, where actually Shadow Sail made the best start. A little bit further up, you have Harder, who did a great start in the 49er here. And also Carlos Parejo. A little bit further down, you have Acer. I'm not sure where he is. He's having some kind of trouble with his boat.
Yeah,
I think he
Miles.
disconnected or something.
Miles back off the start.
Yeah.
We've got Grease 9, another person who we mentioned down back in the fleet. Jose Goody, also a lot further back in the fleet. Luka Koslovic, who had a really good race, shown as 15th, but I don't think that's super accurate. Looks like he's actually not set up too badly as a nice lane. At the front of the fleet, we've got Hedy, looking quite nice. Got a little tough of a lane. Just got to make sure that he stays nicely hooked up. Yep, he's going back for another tack to attack Vit Maradona. Nice little cross here by Vit.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got Roxy needs to be making attack to get some free breeze while Hide is controlling Velista 71. So it's tough, but it's slightly more breeze to the left side. So maybe Roxy's going to be making it nice over there. We shall see soon.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just look at how slow these boats are going. 8.5 knots for Shadow Sail as he was just in that dirty air. Well, not dirty air, sorry. Lesser breeze. But then you've got the guys who have punched out, like Can Mezlukian, the Turkish, who was at 11.2 knots, has gained so much ground now into 5th place.
Yeah. I think it's going to be running over Harder here, actually, almost.
Yeah.
But Harder is also a guy, he likes to protect himself a little bit, you know, in a good way sometimes.
Yeah,
So
for
we'll
sure.
see. And also Lorenzo is coming in just before him. So at least one of my bets is up there, which is Lorenzo. The other ones are struggling a little bit more. Carlos in 6th. So, but with Acer, I lost this bet in this race.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to
this
Azir.
is some lags, or no? It's just for me.
I think it's might just be for you, maybe. I don't know. I haven't had too much lag.
Yeah, I think it's yes for me.
So everybody's going early jibes here, and seems okay.
Yeah, everyone jibe setting, looking at this pressure out on the right-hand side of the course, looking upwind, left-hand side looking downwind. Yeah, everyone fighting to stay in clear pressure. You can see a little battle here between FC Rich, Carlos, and Vit Maradona, just trying to not get themselves into dirty air. Carlos jibing early. A lot of the other players in this Masters of E-Sailing event going a little further, closer to ley line. Yeah. Carlos definitely going for the more safer approach.
Yeah, because they all need to go into the dirty area at some point. Because
Yeah.
it's a bit stronger breeze, and if you don't go there at any time, you know, you'll be struggling. But Shadow Sail, get a little pen there when he's going around the mark.
Oh,
That
that's
could
not
be
good.
the other guys catching up with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Still in the lead, but Lorenzo's not far behind right now.
Yeah, lots of
So
pins
we
coming around
shall
this
see.
bottom gate. Sure. I mean, we've got Kazuki, who's already not having a great race, but got another pin that's definitely not going to help him. Greece 9, down in last place. Well, second to last because Azir did have some issues. So not a great race for him. Hitty as well,
Yeah.
another person who looked to come back in the last race. Not seeming like he's having that type of ease getting back through the fleet in this race. And yeah.
Yeah. And we had the audience is asking for Dr. Krull to start talking a little bit more. They want to hear his match racing skills in these events.
Yeah, but you guys doing this so well, so I'm just like sitting here and enjoying myself. So I'm actually amazed on how difficult it is to get back from a bad start here. It's super hard.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. And it's only going to get tougher the further the competition goes, and everybody wants to be there, everybody wants to be fighting and making it. So I think we'll see really interesting moves coming up. Yeah. And I can see I'm the lucky guy not streaming because it's lagging a lot over here in Spain. So I think it's better that you're handling this, Liam.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it's
good
I'm
stuff.
actually a few seconds behind Liam here. So he tells me the future.
Yeah. So coming down, you have Shadow Sail, followed by Lorenzo and Harder. Are you guys surprised with those three boats up there in the top?
No, definitely not. They're
No,
very
not at all.
experienced. I mean, Shadow Sails, from what I've seen, maybe not at the same caliber as Lorenzo and Harder, but Lorenzo and Harder, definitely not surprised here. Both very strong players.
And I'm happy because my bets are still in the race is 2nd and 6th. So crossing my fingers, then I'm going to continue like this.
You might be the winner then, the commentary winner.
Yeah, exactly. And we need to make a bet for that one at some point.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll figure it out during the stream, I guess. So, the first boat, Shadow Sail, followed by Lorenzo. And what do you think, Liam? Who's going to be, how do you say, closing this race? Will it be the Green 9 or will it be Navi 767?
I think Navi's just getting pinched out by Greece 9. As we see there, yeah, Navi in last place, definitely not the result that he wanted. But if we look through some of the stats here, we have best start, Carlos at 0.4 seconds, then best average speed, Shadow Sail. Definitely a lot easier for him to keep up that average speed, especially with him being out front for most of the race. Best max speed is Jose Goody. Shortest distance sailed, Lorenzo, another person who was in the top 3. And then max wind speed, Sizzlo Fin. Largest number of jibes, which you definitely don't want. You don't want the largest number of jibes because that's like quite a bit of maneuvers. SGR 88. Largest number of penalties, Navi 767 with 4 penalties. And yeah.
Not that high penalties though, because sometimes you see some races where you end up like with 12 pens. So in this case, these guys try to sail pretty much forward and don't get involved in a lot of conflicts. So it's what you can expect. Everybody wants to like gain a position or two.
Yeah.
And I probably think we're going to see pretty high points since it's so tough competition here.
Yeah, for sure. What are your guys' opinions on different types of boats? Because I know different players prefer different specifications and classes of boats. So what's your favorite boats?
Oh, sure. You want to start?
I can start. It's actually the boat that I hated the most when I started sailing. That's the F50. I think it's more all round and you can do a lot of things. And when you get the hold on it, it's much more interesting than the other boats, I think. So it's another way of doing the tactics a bit, and I really enjoy that boat. And yours, Hardy?
Oh, I would actually also say the F50. It's the most fun boat because it's got some speed and you actually have to be able to handle the boat, otherwise you'll be confused.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And Liam, what's your
going
choice?
on?
You know what? I'm going to go with my displacement boats. My favorite boat has got to be the Far East. Allows for close competitive racing, for sure. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I think that's
and
the
I'm
most
taking that as a compliment. Because yeah. Because the best thing with the Far East, I was the guy behind it.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm very happy you guys like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, guys,
Oh.
10 seconds to go.
And the most impressive of the starts of everybody here was actually, in my opinion, Sidlo. Because Sidlo was so far away before the start, and he just came back like 10 seconds before the start and didn't have a chance to do anything else and just basically go for it. He did it, and he got away kind of nicely. Unfortunately, he's on the wrong side, but still, free air, he can sail a little bit the way he wants to. I think he's just wishing that Green 9 and FC Rich are tacking far out on the left course.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liam,
Carlos.
your Velista 71
I haven't seen him actually. Where is
is
he?
up in the lead.
Oh,
On the
yeah.
far right. He is the leader at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he has punched it out very hard right, and it looks like it might go back to the left at the top. But we will have to wait and see how he goes, see if he can get back through the fleet. Fingers crossed for him.
Yeah, I'm crossing the fingers for the left side because they are my two favorites, Lorenzo and Carlos. They are controlling the left.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But it's all
And,
about like trying to hit those 14.5 knots. So you have to keep an eye out for the wind strength and also the shift. So this makes these boats a bit difficult.
Yeah. And yeah, I think they are my two favorites are in the top three. Feels good. Someone who's struggling at the moment is actually Harder and Hide. They are further back than they should be, in my opinion, even though the fleet is extremely strong, probably as strong as you can find in the world. But yeah, they're having a bit of a tough time.
Yeah. Somebody who seems to have joined for this third race, sorry, is Zemendez RS. What's your opinion on him?
Oh, so Mendes is the definition of a GOAT, especially in team racing. He's such a nice and helpful guy also, playing, fair in a good way, but in a hard way. And in the I would say looking at the fleet racing, he's definitely, in my opinion, in the top in the world. He's a
Yeah, he's
good
very
guy.
good in controlling the boat. I would say that's one of his strengths. It's very difficult to meet him in team racing. And
Yeah,
actually, the same
and
goes with Acer. It's also really tricky with that. So they have some extra skills around the marks and positioning of the boat, and often avoids the pens when it's important. So, yeah, really good player.
Yeah, speaking of which,
oh, and there is a
Zemendes making up quite a bit of ground here on that bottom gate, actually.
Yeah,
yeah, because he's tacking in front of also Jose Gode. Jose Gode have to go away to the less favored part where it's like less breeze, but he does actually a double tack. So, in the tacks, how many tacks would you like to do in an upwind? If you had to choose, Liam.
Ooh, that's a great question. Typically, in real life racing, I would say maybe 4 to 5 tacks maximum on an upwind for me. It obviously depends on the breeze, but if it's a relatively consistent day, then I'd say, yeah, 4 to 5 tacks on an upwind would probably be the maximum for me. In virtual regatta, however, in a boat like the Nacra 17, you can see yourself doing close to 6 or maybe even 7 tacks.
Yeah.
now we start getting some lag. So is that only me?
No, yes, we do
It's
see a
me
bit of
all the
lag.
time.
Oh,
Yeah. So the lag is pretty unfortunate, I would say. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't, and it's a mess sometimes. But for me it feels good because my guys are still first and second, Carlos and Lorenzo, and Carlos is coming up around the mark now in the lead.
Yeah, Jose
And
Goody's made up
was
quite
it
a bit of
Gode?
ground.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
uh,
FC Rich went around, but I think he missed the mark.
Oh no,
Oh,
FC Rich. Definitely
interesting.
unfortunate for him. Maybe a bit of lag going in there.
Yeah,
could
yeah,
be.
exactly. The lag is very unfortunate, and sometimes for me it's not making it a fair competition, but sometimes it's pretty fair when it's not too big stuff and it happens to everybody. So we'll guess and see, have a little look what the race officers are saying later on about this. We got our magic guy Tristan Acer helping us in the background also. So yeah, but Carlos is running away.
Yeah. But what happens with Acer in this game, in this race?
He took a little break. I think he's feeling exhausted or something, but he'll be back after a little nap. So I think for the next race, he's going to be around.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Nah, just joking. He was working with the sail ranks and stuff like this. So, but I think it's happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But,
So
So
when
first boat, Carlos. Carlos, Gode, and Lorenzo, top 3.
Yes, are we surprised by that? Probably not, to be
Nah,
honest.
not at all.
No, they are brilliant.
Luka
And I would
Kosovic.
actually be sharing.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I will be sharing a little bit for our good friend SGR88 also, 11th position in this fleet. That's a very good
It's really
position.
good.
That's well done.
Yeah. She totally shows that she's the best girl in this game. So it's amazing to be up racing with these guys.
Yeah, definitely. Just going through some of the stats here. We've got best start FC Rich 0.3. Actually, that's a pretty decent start by FC Rich.
Yeah.
Then let's go best average speed Carlos, one of the top 3. So that's pretty good by him. Shortest distance sailed Luka Kosovic. Definitely made up a bit of ground in this race. Came back quite nicely compared to the last race. He got 4th place, if I am not mistaken. Yes, 4th place for Luka. Largest number of jibes was Rocco. with 20, and largest number of penalties.
Wow.
Holy, 17 by
Yeah.
Sizzlo.
He's not happy now.
Oh yes, geez, wow, that is a very large amount of
Wow.
penalties.
I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely
someone
don't think
is
that's optimal.
angry. And these are the moments when I call him the angry bobber. It's a Polish word which you have to find out at some point. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but I would say the one with the shortest distance sailed is the smartest sailor almost in these regattas, because they do the right shifts, they play it, in a good way, and so on. So that's the one I'm always looking at.
Yeah.
We shall see. And yeah, is it time for the next race? Maybe. Who knows?
Let's have a look. No, they haven't started it up yet. I think they're having a little bit of a complaint about the lag. Oh, and saying that, the lobby has just started up.
It's up and running. Yeah. And these are the races you don't want to miss out on. Because it doesn't matter if you're actually racing in a race or you're just watching a race. I think you're going to be improving your skills so much. Just to watch these amazing e-sailors battle in the Master of E-sailing. Everybody's been in the world final at some point during the last couple of years. And yeah, for me, it's just a big learning curve just watching this. So what do you guys say? What are you looking for in these players who actually makes the difference between an average or a new player and the ones who make it to the finals? Anything specific you can see?
I'm not really, but I think control of the boat and also get away in the starts without the pen. Like if you can get the clean start and like work with your free lane, you will have a good result that race. So I think it's super important to be a good starter really and control your last 5 seconds of the start, and have a look backwards for late starters coming in leeward of you so they don't get in there and pen you. So it's really tricky.
Yeah, I'd agree. Positioning on the line is very crucial, especially in this caliber of fleet. How you position, when you position, for the start, and definitely the top marks. Just understanding what's going to happen and being able to predict what different players are going to do at different times. That would probably be most important for me.
Yeah.
Do you see a difference?
It's pretty easy. You know what to do, but it's not always you get there. That's the tough part.
Yeah. Do you see a difference in the different fleets between normal green challenges and fleets like this? Do you see a difference in like the play style and how you would play the game between those different fleets?
Yeah, in my opinion, there's one big difference. In a strong fleet like this, there's less fighting boat to boat, actually pushing in more to go fast in general. That's that's a big difference, I could say. And that's a big difference I'm feeling, that when you have top players in a race, they want to move forward. They're not really that much into fighting boat to boat. And what do you guys say?
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's sometimes you can say it's easier to sail with the good guys because you know what they are gonna do. So they don't do like 10 tacks on you to make a point. They just want to like win the race. So saying that, it's a little bit easier to understand these sailors.
Yeah, for sure. 30 seconds to the start here. We see a lot of the boats starting to line up middle towards the pen end of the line, actually. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have one guy in a pink boat, which I'm following, which is harder. I think he'll go for his little pen start, which means that he's going to be getting a pen now a little bit before, and then just go for it. Or maybe, yeah, we'll see. Maybe he can find his way in.
No, right?
No,
that was
That was not the pen start he wanted, actually. That was a
No.
late pen, and now he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, very late pen.
But yeah, he made it out okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made it out. It was not too bad since it was so much favored. So
Yeah.
look at the Goody, for example. He came out even better.
Yeah, exactly. Goody made it good, and also Vit Maradoni. The
Yeah.
one that's really struggling at the moment, I would say, you got Alessandro Merlino and also Velissa 71. They are on the far, far left, but they're stuck in the bad air from others. Same with my favorite Lorenzo, who's coming, but he can't really make it. They're going to be having a really tough time coming back into the race.
Yeah.
And also, guess who's far out on the left side? We got our lovely Acer over there.
Yes, for sure.
He's also pushing for it.
If we go back to that start that Goody did there, I think it's like has to take some balls to do that. You know you're going to get the pen. You're not sure if someone on starboard will have a possibility to do attack without the pen and destroy you totally. So I think it was a really, really great move and come out that good. It was interesting to see.
Yeah, and now I think we also can see difference in getting like just one boat length ahead, like Gode did, where Harder was like falling behind. Harder now is gaining a little bit, but he was down to like 19th position, while Gode was up on the top 5. And now he's actually leading the entire race. And that's just one little boat length, the one you're talking about before with the starts here, Krull.
Yeah.
So I think you were correct.
Yeah, we've also got a new face up the front of the fleet. We've got Hiddy, who hasn't been having the best of regattas, definitely been a lot further down the field, but finding his rhythm, eh?
Yeah. And one of our little favorites who came in late into the regatta, Semendes. Tough time also, a little bit, but further back. What would you guys do if you were like 18, 19, 20 right now? Would you be aiming for a side or trying to stay in the middle? You know, what would be your solution to gain some spots?
Try to take some bad air if it's like a really, really high shift you're on. Trying to like get in sync with the shifts and hopefully get like a free lane at some point. It's really difficult to like pick the wrong side here, and that will not probably gain you any position. So maybe better to play it a little bit safe and let the other guys pick the wrong side, because that can hurt you a lot as well. So if it's like a lot of shifts, like, try to work those and try to get the lane whenever you can. But I'm not sure if, that's what would you do, Liam, here
For
in
me,
that situation?
Yeah, so if I was Zemendez, honestly, maybe I wouldn't. Oh, you know what? It's actually not a bad idea just taking a penalty coming in on port tack, but in totality, I just want to be clear air, you know, going to the favored end of the line, favored end of the course, and, you know, we do see a lot of lag happening currently, so maybe trying to position myself in a position where I can gain from all of this lag that's happening.
Look at Semendes. He came through there. It's wow.
Yeah, he probably gained about 7
Yeah.
positions, I'd say.
Yeah, that was pretty much insane.
Yeah, now trying
Yeah.
to find his lane on the downwind and trying to, you know, extend and make a couple more places.
Yeah, I was like 100% sure he could get the pen there, but he made it.
Did very well. Is there miles out this left-hand side looking downwind? Definitely trying to keep some clear air, come back in a little more breeze, have a nice bit of room for the bottom gate, actually, if he goes to this left-hand gate
But
looking downwind.
I think what Acer does here, when he goes out in this puff, this boat really reacts well on the puff. So it's not bad to sail longer distance with the laser, or Ilka as it's called. So he's probably making gains here, I would say.
Speaking of which, Azir gets a penalty around this bottom mark from Rocco. And so Mendes making a few more places.
Yeah. I would say that's impressive.
Oh,
Oh, look who we have here in third place, Greece 9. One of your favorites.
yeah. Where did he come from? He was not that far up on the upwind, I think.
Yeah, I think he was kind of sitting pretty in like 10th place or so. More around the
Yeah.
midfield, and then just had a really good downwind maybe. And extended and got some clear air, nice little bit of space, and now fighting for the lead.
Yeah, and also harder, I would say. He made a really good gains on that downwind because he was down to 18th, 19th at
Wow.
parts of that first upwind. So it's impressive that they managed to go up like this in a good way.
Yeah, for sure, very impressive from Arda.
Someone who I was expecting also a little bit more from was actually Sydlo. He's in 19th at the moment. He's a brilliant Polish e-sailer who was in the ESV finals this summer in Gdansk and Gdynia over there. And yeah, I thought he would be having a little bit of a better day, but it happens and it's really tough competition. So we'll see.
Yeah, and he also had 17 pence last race, so you don't like win any races by that. So, but he can pretty much be up in the top here. We will probably see a few good races from him.
I totally agree. I think he's going to make a good comeback. Just needs to get some nice flow in his sailing and then be able to do it. So Gode in the lead and followed by Hide and Harder and also Green 9. It's going to be an interesting downwind, I would say.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Gode is going to be able to protect himself and going fast in the downwind, or it's going to be tough?
Yeah, actually, I think so because it's so tight from behind. So I'm not sure the guys closest to him will start too much of a fight with risking the guys from behind. So I think they will pretty much go straight and try to fly home.
Yeah, because that's the main difference. But we can see now clearly that Hide and Jose Gode, they got free air. Nobody's disturbing them. Same with Green 9. So they can all sail freely.
Yeah.
The one bit maybe in trouble is actually Harder because you got Carlos chasing him. But otherwise, it's...
I think both Hide and Gode is pretty much happy with the result, and it should be really a bad move to start a super fight here and lose to 5 or 6. So
yeah, exactly. But we'll see. At the moment, it's going to be interesting because now they are fighting a little bit.
Yeah, Hide
Gode
putting a bit of
and Hide.
pressure on. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm not
Hide
sure
will
if
probably
that's just...
fight a little bit, but I don't think he will risk ending up as third.
Yes, so Jose Goody takes first, Hide takes second. We got Grease 9 in third, Harder in fourth, Carlos in fifth.
Look at Hide. No, he lost on that last jibe. That was tight. Hide took it. I thought it was Gode.
Yeah, it looks like Gotti. Maybe a bit of lag coming in there. I mean, it does say 0.00.
No, go. Yeah, no, it's Hide got second with
There we go.
0.1 seconds. That's really tight.
That is very tight.
And
look who's down.
and where
back
did
in
my
fleet,
favorite
jeez.
Lorenzo?
16th for Lorenzo. Wow.
I had a really good race
Yeah.
here, guys. Number 2 and number 3 and 13.
Not too bad, eh?
Yeah.
No.
Largest number of pins for Azir. 7 penalties. Definitely not what the Frenchman wants.
yeah, the definition of a goat in e-sailing, I would say. That's getting 7 pence. Something is a little bit on the fishy side. But we'll see.
Yeah. But I think also you are sailing with really, really small margins here. And everyone knows how to do the correct roundings and so on. So you can't give away anything, and you can't take too much of a risk, because you will get the pen instantly with these guys around you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So let's see. Gode, he was leading from the start to the finish. That's interesting. And you had a couple of guys going up there. You have Green 9 and Harder making some nice gains, and also Carlos starting quite far back. Otherwise, you also have some guys who were up there a little bit, like Vit Mardoni. He was up on 3rd, but lost it down to 7th. And well, it's tough. It's a good competition, but we'll see how it goes. And now there's a little discussion about how things are going tonight. So we shall see a little bit. Maybe we can actually do the announcement. Do you want to do it, Liam?
Yeah, so it seems like we've just gotten some word saying that the game has been cancelled, the event, has it?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a little bit too much of the lag. So boats are jumping back and forth, and the feeling that people get is that they want to have a fair regatta, fair race, and that's all fine for me. Like in saying, sometimes the wind is stable and nice, sometimes it's gone, sometimes it's too shifty and stuff like this. It happens also in the sailing world. So I hope we'll be back in a better day with a better way, and we can all be having a nice fair fight.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So thank you for
was-
But I
joining.
would say, yeah, and a big thank you also, I would say, to Tristan, who's pulling this Master of E-Sailing together. It's brilliant getting all the world champs and all the world finalists in the same regatta, same race. It's the highest level you can get, more or less. So, yeah, I would at least be looking forward to the next edition. What do you guys say?
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, that would
completely.
be lovely. I think it also was a really good, smart choice to cancel it. These guys should have fair conditions, I think.
Yeah, I think they are maybe giving it a little bit of a try here. But we'll see. This actually gets a couple of guys into the next, but it's only some of them, so I guess they're just gonna have some good fun over here with the next boat. But yeah, guys, thank you from my side. It's lovely talking to you and hanging out.
Thanks, Liam, for streaming this for us, and I wish you all like a good night if you live in Sweden, and Liam, I wish you a good breakfast.
Yeah, thank you. Nah, it's been awesome being on and helping commentate, running the stream. It's been awesome. Thanks everyone for joining and watching the stream. I think we got 60 views in the whole stream, so actually not too bad.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think it sounds
Take care,
good.
guys.
Maybe the last thing you want to be doing, Liam, is just finishing with the sail ranks results. That'll be nice.
Yeah, let's
so
have a
people can
look.
follow it a little bit.
Let's go into sail ranks. Alright, so for the regatta that has not finished yet, well, has finished but has not, let's have a look. So we have Lorenzo in first place, Luca second, third was Carlos, fourth Harder, fifth Jose Goody, sixth FC Rich, seventh Rocco, eighth Roxy, ninth Kazuki, 10th the Turkish, 11th Maradona, 12th Hiddy 13th, Sidlow 14th for the Lister 71, 15th, Shadow Cell 16th, Azir 17th, CNS Ramon 18th, SGR 19th, Zemendez, and 20th 767. So
Yeah.
and yes,
Yeah,
someone
it's,
has just messaged they have not
in
updated race 4, so this is not finalized yet, but yeah.
Yeah. But it also says a lot about it. Lorenzo is in the first position. I would say that's pretty fair, even though there's a couple of lags and so on. And Carlos and Luka Koslovic up there at the top, followed by Godi and Harder. Still the good, strong e-sailors at least. So hoping they will have a nice time the next time. So yeah, but thank you very much, Liam, for tonight, and thanks, Tristan, for organizing.
Yeah, thank you to everyone. Thank you for all the viewers for coming and watching the stream. Everyone for setting up the regatta. It's been awesome to watch. Alrighty, so we'll see you guys for the next one.
Yeah. Ciao, ciao.